This is the True Underworld Exposés. Tonight, another installment in our Where Are They Now series. We take a look at mad genius and would-be world dominator himself, Dr. Pin. A top student at Atom City University, Dr. Pin seemed to have it all. He majored in subjects such as chemistry, interdimensional physics, and interpretive dance. But Dr. Pin's greatest gift was a magnificent head of hair. The future seemed bright indeed for Dr. Pin, but then disaster struck while working late one night in the campus lab. A defective gas line caused Dr. Pin to burst into flames. In an attempt to escape, he slipped and fell into a vat of unknown chemicals. Remarkably, Dr. Pin survived the ordeal, but was left a hairless green mockery of a man.
That is why I have vowed revenge on all society for making me glabrous.
I wouldn't say you were glamorous.
Glabrous, you fool! It means bald!
What about the green skin? You're okay with that?
My skin is green? I thought it was just greenish. Curse you, society!
Enraged by his transformation, Dr. Pin quickly began his reign of terror, using everything from death rays to giant robots to hordes of flesh-eating zombies.
Attack my undead army!
Tired of plans blowing up in his face, Dr. Pin formed the League of Evil, a collection of the most devious villains on the planet, seen here at their annual picnic. With the League behind him, the world saw destruction like never before. What it didn't see was the budding romance between Dr. Pin and fellow League member Marilyn Monroe. This spicy genetic engineering villain is specialized in splitting genes and breaking hearts.
I guess what first attracted me to Penny was seeing how he inspired fear in his fellow man. That and lime green is my favorite color.
Okay, let's get back to Dr. Pin. After years of terrorizing the world, Dr. Pin finally met defeat in a botched attempt to poison the world's supply of turkey jerky. While the League escaped, Dr. Pin was captured. Dr. Pin was quickly tried, convicted, and sentenced to life in prison. The judge vowed he would never tamper with society's meat snacks or cause another innocent citizen to explode again. Incarceration didn't look good on Dr. Pin, but the worst was yet to come. At first, he learned his beloved Legion of Evil had found a new leader in arch-nemesis Victor Von Skull. He then received a breakup letter from his sweetheart, Marilyn Monroe. But nothing could have prepared him for the invitation to her upcoming wedding to none other than Victor Von Skull. After serving 5 years of his sentence, Dr. Pin created a hypnotic drug out of floor cleansers and snuck it into the warden's coffee. Dr. Pin became the granddad he never had and was free on parole. We're here with his parole officer, Ms. Hatchet. Ms.? Really? Have you always been a she?
Dr. Pin is a menace to society, and it's just a matter of time before he rears his troublemaking pinhead. But this time when he does, I'll be there to take him down.
So you're definitely not a man.
Want me to prove it?
Cut to the lab! Since his release from prison, Dr. Pin has found a job here at Boris Labs, working as a researcher on cosmetics and beauty supplies? We spoke to Boris to see how he's fitting in.
Oh, Dr. Pin is a wonderful employee. He's on parole, so he's got to have a job. And I'm the only one who'd hire him, so I can underpay him as much as I want. I wish more ex-cons had a degree in advanced chemistry.
You do, huh? Somebody hold on to this guy.
Oh, there's no doubt that Dr. Pin is a scientific genius, but sadly, most people still see him as the little green freak who tried to enslave them.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know if this bus goes to my baby? I would never harm your infant, ma'am, but you might want to start running.
Join us next week for an all-new expose on corporate villains.
Release me or I'll send free samples of noxious night cream to your nana!
This has been the True Underworld Exposés.